What is permeability? In electromagnetism, permeability is the measure of resistance of a material against the formation of a magnetic field. It is also called as distributed inductance in a transmission line theory. It is the degree of magnetization that a material obtains in response to an applied magnetic field. So, how we need to understand this? From figure, consider the permanent magnet or electromagnet having a pole north and south. As we can see, the magnetic strength is very high on the north side and the south side. So the permeability is very low on the pole of the magnetic material on the north side and the south side of the material. And since the permeability is very high on the axial side of the material, you have a very low magnetic strength that will be present in the axis of the near the axis of the magnetic material. It is the degree of magnetization that a material obtains in response to an applied magnetic field. What is reluctance? Magnetic reluctance or magnetic resistance is a concept that is used in the analysis of magnetic circuits. It is defined as ratio of magnetic motive force to the magnetic flux. It also represents the opposition to magnetic flux. It also depends on the geometry and composition of an object. To general understanding is reluctance is a form of a magnetic resistance or opposition to the formation of a magnetic flux in any conducting material. From figure, if we give uh, AC supply to the coils which are wound on the iron core, this electric supply will be responsible for setting up a magnetic flux in the core. So, opposition to the formation of this magnetic flux is called as reluctance. So, how do you get this reluctance? Reluctance is because of the core itself. The core will have a material that will stop the alternating current from setting up a magnetic flux in the material. This reluctance will also vary and change depending upon the geometry and composition of an object. If the object has a material which has a very high resistance, then the reluctance of that object will be very high. Reluctance of a magnetic flux. From the equation and figure, we can see that the magnetic motive force of n turn carrying coil F is N into I. N is number of turns, I is the current one. The reluctance R of magnetic part depends on the mean length L, the area A, and permeability nu of the material. So reluctance can be given as R is equal to L upon nu into A. Magnetic flux is also analogous to current in electrical circuit. It is related to F and R. So we can write F is equal to R phi. What is hysteresis? Hysteresis as a general term is a lag between the input and output in a system upon change in direction. That is, if the direction of a magnetic material is changed, there will be a lag in the value that is being measured. Hysteresis is something that happens with a magnetic material so that if varying magnetic signal is applied, resulting magnetism that is created, it follows the applied signal but with a delay. From figure we can see if we are magnetizing the material towards saturation, the magnetic material will slowly get saturated. And when we are trying to remove the magnetic field of that material, there will be a delay in the removal of the magnetic value. We can have a great deal of information about the magnetic properties of a material by studying its hysteresis loop. The hysteresis loop, it shows the relationship between the induced magnetic flux density B and the magnetizing force H. Hence, it is often referred to as the BH loop. The loop is generated as shown in the figure on current previous slide. As the line demonstrates, the greater amount of current applied, the stronger the magnetic field in the component. After a particular point, all the magnetic domains are aligned, and additional increase in magnetic force will produce very little increase in magnetic flux. This is called as the point of saturation. So beyond this point, even if you increase the amount of applied current, the magnetic field will not increase, and it is called as the saturation, or saturation of the material will be reached. At this point, almost all magnetic domains are aligned, and any additional magnetic force will produce very little increase in the magnetic flux. The material will, in short, the material will reach the point of saturation. So the curve will move from point A to point B. At this point, even then, some magnetic flux will still remain in the material even though magnetizing force is zero. This is called as the point of retentivity. As the magnetic force is reversed, the point moves to C where the flux has been reduced to zero. This is called as the point of coercivity. The force required to remove the residual magnetism is called the coercive force or coercivity of the material. As the magnetizing force is increased in the negative direction, the material will again become magnetically saturated but in the opposite direction. Reducing it brings to the end point of the curve E. It will have a residual magnetism equal to that achieved in the other direction. Hence, increasing H back in the opposite direction will reduce B to 0. There will always be delay in the increasing the magnetic flux of the material as well as reducing the magnetic flux of the material. So this delay in increasing as well as reducing the magnetic flux is called as the hysteresis of the material. Following properties can be determined using a hysteresis loop: retentivity, residual magnetism or residual flux, coercive force, permeability, and a reluctance. Retentivity, measure of residual flux density corresponding to the saturation induction of a magnetic material. It means the material's ability to retain a certain amount of residual magnetic field when the magnetic force is removed after saturation. Means even if the magnetic force is removed, the material will retain some form of the magnetic field. So the material will retain some form of magnetic field even if we remove the magnetic field. Residual magnetism or residual flux. Magnetic flux density that remains even when the magnetizing force is zero. Note that retentivity and residual magnetism are the same when the material has been magnetized the saturation point. Coercive force. Amount of reverse magnetic field which must be applied to a magnetic material to make the magnetic flux return to zero. That is how much magnetic field in the reverse direction we need to apply so that the material that is magnetized becomes unmagnetized or the magnetic flux returns to zero. Permeability, property of a material that describes the ease with which a magnetic flux is established in the component. Lower the permeability, higher the ease with which the magnetic flux is established. If the permeability is high, magnetic flux that will be established will be very low. Reluctance, opposition that a ferromagnetic material shows to the establishment of a magnetic material. It is also similar to the resistance in electrical circuit, or it is also similar to the permeability in a magnetic circuit. So reluctance will oppose the establishment of a magnetic field in a ferromagnetic material. So these are the definitions you should understand and learn properly.